Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. I'm really enjoying doing these little video diaries, even if you think they're boring and they get no views. Whatever, okay? One day when I'm really old and wrinkly, I'm gonna show these videos to my kids and be like, hey, I used to make random ass videos on the internet and no one used to watch them, but look. I sound like I'm being really, oh, this is Poppy also, by the way. It's a little puppy I'm taking care of, as you might have seen her. If you're a true fan, you'd know. It sounds like I'm being really bitty. It sounds like I'm being really bitter about the amount of views I get, and I'm not, okay? Just to clarify, is this mic on? Yeah. I'm not bitter, okay? Also, this is my new hairstyle. I had my hair in French braids last night. I went to sleep with them in, and I'm wearing them now, but I was just like, does this make me look fat? Like, I really hope not. Like, I feel like Pam from The Office, or for some reason I've been like, it reminds me of Sandra Bullock, even though like I don't know why. I have hair stuck in my mouth. It would, like, there's nothing about it. It's just this, like, I don't know, like, for some reason I just looked and I said Sandra Bullock. I don't even know really what she looks like, but something. Comment down below if you think I look like Sandra Bullock. Anyways, okay, so what's on the docket for today? I need to tell you about what I did, because I did something very off-brand, and I wasn't sure if I was going to tell you, but I feel like we know each other now, and I'm going to tell you. So this weekend, I applied for a job, which is like, it's very off-brand for me. Like, I would not apply for a job. But let me tell you, ChatGPT unfortunately has let me down, because they did tell me that I would be making $6,000 to $12,000 at this point. They said by 2026, off your YouTube, you'll be making $6,000 to $12,000 a month. And I went, girl. And then they said, you got it, just stick to it. But you know what? I've seen some red lines in my YouTube lately. I've seen a lot of downward arrows. And I was like, you know what? It would just be nice to have some disposable income, because it would allow me to do so much more and really be happy. Who would have thought just having a little bit of financial freedom would really, give me some happiness? But here's the thing. So I applied for this job, and the reason I applied for it is because everything, like, my friend told me to apply and she got the job. And it just seemed, I'm scared my mic's not, okay, no, it's working. Like, everything about it seemed like, oh, whoa, it really, really fits, like, all the checks for me. It's, like, flexible, you work when you want, it was a really high pay, all these different things, totally remote, make your own hours, blah, 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 blah. And also the job description seemed really fun to me. So I was like, this would actually be super manageable for me and kind of perfect, because it kind of, like, aligns. But so yeah, I applied online, and then you send in your application, and then I looked at my application and it said viewed on Saturday. It is Tuesday. And, like, okay, I don't know if that's, like, necessarily a bad sign, but I'm like, it doesn't, like, I don't know. My first thought is like, wow, they'd see me and be like, hire immediately. We need to call her, get her on the phone right now. Instead, it's like 3 days radio silence has gone by. So, I'm not getting my hopes up, but when I did apply for the few days, like, I was being like, wow, it would be really nice to actually get this job. Like, I was like, actually, I've always been, like, so against working. I've hated everything to do with working. But then I was like, you know what? It actually kind of sounds like fun to have money. And if I learned nothing from this whole experience, I did actually learn one thing, because I'm like, okay, I have been so against applying for a job for 2 years, and I finally did it, and it wasn't that bad. So maybe there is something else out there for me that I could kind of work at while I'm working on my YouTube. Because the dog walking, well, let me tell you, there's these bitches out there who just post in the group, hey, I'm going for a walk, would love to dog walk for free. I love dogs, you'll do it on my own spare time. So they're really cutting the competition with these free dog walks, okay? So it's looking like people like me, like how can I compete with that? How can I compete with someone just being like, I'll just do it for fun? Like I would, I don't know. I wouldn't pay necessarily to get my dog walked if someone's going to do it for free. So the competition is tough. Another thing I want to talk about is the complex situation of sort of my music career, okay? Because this really needs to be studied, okay? Like, honestly. Because I just thought, if I had $1 for every stream, like, the music industry is obviously not what it is anymore. But also the bigger issue here is like, there's so many things, okay? Is like, if you look at my stats and my numbers, it's really, truly, honestly, like, what is going on? I know what's going on. Deep down in my heart, I truly know what's going on. But it's like, okay, I have everything I ever wanted, I'm like, wow, I have like a big amount of monthly listeners on Spotify where I'm like actually proud. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's crazy. Like, to me, that's an impressive number. Then I go on to my YouTube and I have millions of views on my music videos. And I'm like, wow, that is literally, I couldn't have dreamt of something like this as a kid. I was like, that's crazy to me. And I just thought that would come with a lot of other things. But I'm terrible at marketing myself. I really am. I don't know what it is. Okay? Because I hit these milestones and my life, my day-to-day pretty much looks like the same. So I don't know. Things are just not what they used to be, I guess, because I don't know if I said this, but I'll say it again. If I had $1 for every view, if I had $1 for every stream, me and my friends would be laughing, okay? But that's fine. That's fine. I think it's just that I have such a, like, if you went to my Instagram or something like that, you'd be like, okay, this girl just like hikes and shit. Like, it's not, she's not a pop star. But I'm working on it. No, I'm done. I don't want to like go back to the drawing board because I'm sick of it. It's like, I can't, and I'm not even going to talk about it. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm like, I need to make a Pinterest board of like what I am and everything, my brand. And then I'm just like, fuck that. Like, even talking about it, I'm just like, I spend way too much time thinking about this shit. Like, move on. I need to like, no, I'm not moving on. I'm just saying this conversation doesn't interest me anymore. It goes on every single day in my head. I don't need to say it out loud. I'm like, it's fine. Okay. We're going to get it together and it's going to be fine. And now I'm taking everyone on my YouTube on this like video diary thing. I'm like, come along, get in the car. I don't have a destination, but like, let's go. We're going to have so much fun with me just sitting in front of the camera. But I have gotten so much good feedback from this, so I'm happy about that. So basically, I also wanted to touch on just kind of like my domestic era that I'm in right now. And I just like, it's kind of environmentally, like depends on my environment right now, but it's winter and I'm not living my best life just because I'm not happy with where I am right now. I'm like jealous. It's like I love to travel and I travel all the time and I'm such a spoiled rotten brat because when I'm not traveling, I'm like, this is boring. I need to travel. I need to get back out there. So I'm like, why aren't I in Europe right now? That's pretty much every day I wake up and I'm like, why am I not in Paris? And that's really my own issue. Like, I shouldn't be thinking that way. I should really enjoy where I am. But I'm just like, going to bed early, watching a movie, making dinner, snuggling up. It's like winter and I'm like, this is not really my pop star era right now. And I'm like craving like just going to cafes and being like all cute in Paris. And again, I'm like really paranoid that I look fat with this hairstyle. I don't. I'm feeling myself. I like it. Anyways, yeah. I just want so much like more from my life right now. I really feel like when I turned 29 and kind of when like COVID ended, I felt like this whole new like gift on life. That doesn't even make sense. But I was like, I didn't want to travel because I had so much I needed to like get in order for a really long time. Like I really needed to sort out like my drinking and everything like that and kind of find stability. And now that I have it, I'm like, okay, now I want to go like explore the world. Like I want to make up for lost time. And I'm just feeling really like not exactly where I want to be right now in more ways than one. But that's okay. Sorry if this video is like really chaotic. I'm just kind of like trying to touch on these topics that I had ideas for, but then also rambling because I'm like, well, I also have stories I want to tell of this week. So I'm going to tell you a story. This is the story of me and Facebook Marketplace. So yesterday, actually on like Thursday, I had my eye on this vlogging camera because me just being a dumb idiot, I was like, yo, once I get the vlogging camera, my life is going to change. My life is truly going to change. I'm going to get the vlogging camera and everyone's going to want to watch my videos. It's not me, it's the quality of my videos, and that's why people aren't watching. Anyways, so I found this camera. It's like $500, but I'm like, this is the one I want. Perfect. And I'm also not really in a financial situation to spend $500 on a camera, but I thought, wow, this is a really good investment. So I was like, yes, I'm going to buy it. Plan to meet this girl on Monday in the city. So that's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's like 3-4 days of me committing to buying this. I'm picking the camera up at 6 on Monday. 5 o'clock on Monday rolls around. I'm like, I should really research this camera that I wanted to buy because I watched one TikTok where the girl said that it was really good. So then I researched the camera and I'm like, wait, I don't think this is the camera that I want. And I just like totally panic. And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm making a good decision here. So last second, I like messaged the girl. I'm like, I can't pick up the camera. I'm so sorry. So I was like really looking forward to picking up that camera. And I really thought my life was going to change when I got that camera. But I panicked. And last second, I was like, this isn't a good idea. So I'm back to this lighting. I'm back to just using my phone and hoping for the best. And one day I will get that camera. And I don't know, I'm like, this is how my brain works. I'm like, when I move here, my life is going to be amazing. When I do this, my life is going to be amazing. When I lose this weight, my life is going to be amazing. When I get the vlogging camera, everyone's going to love me. Like, I don't know if that's really the answer to life. Because I think you really just got to start making what you have work. But at a certain point, it's like, I don't like where I live. I feel stagnant and I want to like experience, I want to feel like a lust for life, you know? Because when I was in London, I truly felt alive. I really did. I felt alive. I loved like waking up, putting on a cute outfit. I loved the way the streets made me feel, the history and everything. And I just am like craving that. And ever since I left that, I've been wanting it back. So, okay, here's the plan. I don't want to say like I had to get a job because that's like terrifying, but like I have to find a money source, okay? I have to make some sort of income because that's going to allow me to move or just travel. Okay, what was the second one? Do I even go back to the vlogging camera? Do I put that on the list or is it not needed? Okay, I will say I need to make my brand, although I just don't fucking, whatever. Okay, so money, brand. I got to make more music because I love doing that. Okay, then I have to keep creating content. Why am I making this list? Who's this for? Me? Okay. Okay, then my life is going to be perfect, right? I don't know. This is like literally almost totally the most chaotic video ever. I'm all over the place right now. I'm just all over the maps. Like, I wanted to come on here and tell you how I'm a domesticated pop princess, but things took a wild turn, and I don't know. I probably just talked about myself again, which is fine. Oh my God, am I going to be confident with posting this video? Whatever, I'm going to do it. If you made it to the 14-minute mark, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. I'm so happy that everyone is, oh my God, my hands just made like a noise. Okay, thank you all for being here. I love you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, love you. Bye. Did my voice crack? Okay, bye.